A very good evening to you and welcome to season 2 of Mock the Week. Man, I have missed you. And there's just something about this table.
Mesa Akaida. Akaida. Hey! Pesa Akaida. See you, baby! Akaida.
I'm happy to be back and we have some very interesting bits for you tonight, including a new segment whose name we are yet to agree on. But it's basically an interview segment. And my guest tonight is this guy. Remember him? But it's a new year, a brand new year, and I have a great feeling about the year 2015 because, you know, it's a new year.
Learning has been paralyzed across public learning institutions following a countrywide teachers' strike.
This again? Really? I had such high hopes for 2015. Wait. Didn't we have another teacher strike last year, then another year before that, and then the year before that, and the year before that, and then the year before that? So what's the problem now?
The teachers' union says that the government has disregarded the demands they raised last year. Among others, allowances. The teachers also want a 200% salary increment.
200? What? 200% increase? That is obscene. That would mean that every teacher would be earning 1,000 million shillings a month. Right? They'd be earning more than the president.
The basic salary of a P1 teacher, according to TSC, was 12,475.
Wait. What?
The basic salary of a P1 teacher, according to TSC, was 12,475.
Really? 12,000 shillings? Are you serious? We pay the people we entrust to ensure that our children are not idiots, less than touts. Is this a joke? Now, here's another interesting fact. In 1997, when teachers went on another grand strike, they were asking for, wait for it, the same 200% pay increase. And let me give you some more maths to work with. In 1997, an MP's basic salary was 70,000 shillings. And right now, it's about 540,000 shillings. That is, let me get my math straight here. A 771% increase in basic pay. It almost looks like math from another universe. But you know what they say? All animals are equal. But some animals are more equal than others. Especially if, you know, the said animals are responsible for hiking their own salaries. So what happens now?
And if you can see behind me, the classrooms here are completely locked down.
Yes. The classes became completely locked because, you know, there was a possibility they could have been half locked. In fact, let me demonstrate what my friend here, Sharon Momanyi, is trying to say. You see, there's a padlock. When it's completely locked, it looks something like this. And it can also be half locked to look something like this. But that was not the case here, was it?
This is not a joke. We are so much far away from jokes.
And regardless of this full-blown 2-week strike, the teachers were requested by a court to get back to class after being given... Wait. What did they get?
The parties have agreed to have the economic dispute adjudicated by the court.
Wait. I'm a bit confused here. So, one arm of the government is now going to decide who between the aforementioned government and teachers, who is right. Why does this sound like another Kanyari miracle? Another thing, the two sides have been instructed to start talking via letters that have been screened by the said arm of government. Which brings me to wondering, what were they doing before? Sending smoke signals or sending spray-painted donkeys? I really am confused. Who won?
It is going to mark the end of Confucius.
You know what? I give up. And I suggest that you do. Because for 18 years, teachers have been asking for the very same thing, and the government has been doing the same thing, which is playing deaf. So maybe we should just accept the fact that teacher strikes will always be a part of our curriculum. And in fact, we should incorporate them into the school calendar. And just to show you that it's possible, our senior correspondent on teacher strikes, Jerry Mushura, is in studio with us with a breakdown of how to do that. Jerry.
Yes, Kwanzaa. Happy New Year, Wilson.
Happy New Year.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
And just do not think that this is not possible, because it is very, very possible. The key to doing all this is removing the element of surprise. I mean, we should be well aware of when teachers are going to strike next. That way, we are all prepared. On average, teachers strike like twice a year for an average of 2 weeks. So that's around 4 weeks a year, right?
4 weeks, but yes.
Yeah. So this can be distributed like this: 1 week first term, 2 weeks in second term, and 1 week in the third term. And this is why. First term, parents are getting ready to get to school, so teachers should strike on the first week of the first term to give parents who are not yet ready time to get ready for their children to go back to school.
If you don't have money to take your kid to school, you have 1 more week to source for the funds.
Exactly. Now, the second term, throw in 2 weeks of the strike for this one reason: the term is just too damn long.
You have a point there.
And, you know, teachers are tired, students are cranky, agitated, and parents, they're missing their babies back home. So you know what? Give everybody a 2-week strike break. Come back, guys, are refreshed, and it's quite fine. Now, on the third term, teachers always strike round about the KCSE exams. So by giving them a 1-week break, it will ensure those students who have not prepared enough for KCSE more time to revise and to write more Kenyas.
Because, you know, the more Kenyans they're writing nowadays are horrible.
Yeah, and they need more time to make it detailed and concisive.
Yes.
So
and figure out ways of not getting caught.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So that benefits everyone.
Absolutely.
It takes care of everybody.
That benefits everybody. Welcome to our special segment on Mock the Week. It is called One-on-One, and this is where we talk to whoever you know, and we go behind them and see exactly what they are all about. Today on One-on-One, we are talking to one member of parliament who has been, let's say he was known for climbing over tables when ODM elections were on. He's one Isaac Mwaura, and he's here with us, wants to tell us exactly who he is or what he does when he's not climbing over tables. So, Mheshimiwa, we know you as, you know, the guy who climbed on top of tables to stop elections. What exactly don't we know about you?
I'm somebody who is fearless. I do not fear. I'll tell you what my mind is, and I will say it as it is.
How did you get into politics?
My motivation to join politics has been to be part of the change, not part of the problem. I can tell you I've always stood up for justice.
What do you do when you're free?
I'm a very laid-back person, personally. You'll not find me in clubs dancing. I play my music. I have my piano, I play.
You have a keyboard here?
Yes, I have it. I'll go to the gym also. I have a gym here.
Certainly, your condition as a person living with albinism has played a role in, you know, how you grow up and who you are today.
I always purposed to be the first person with albinism to be a member of parliament. I succeeded. That cannot be underestimated. But it is what also gave me fire in the belly to fight more for the people with albinism and also people with disabilities.
You've talked about challenges that you've faced as a person living with albinism, and I'd imagine that one of those challenges must be dating.
I'm yet to be married.
What has your experience been while...
but I'll be married soon, I must say.
How soon is soon?
Just watch this space.
Do you have any dreams of getting children?
I want to have kids. I could not have built this whole house to live alone. This house has got rooms already designated for children.
And, you know, the very last question, Mheshimiwa, before we let you go. You're 32, so probably one of the youngest members of parliament we have around. What would your advice be to young people who want to be in a position like you're mentoring today? What would your advice to them be?
I can almost advise anybody who wants to join politics to first get married. Honestly, because when you go out, it is more difficult to find people who are genuine.
And there you have it. If you want to stop an election by climbing on top of a table, you had better be hitting the treadmill. Great. So, Jerry, come.
Yes.
Just come.
Mm-hmm.
We went on a 2 weeks break, right?
Yes,
so
we
did anything else happen during that time we were on a break?
Oh yeah, fuel prices came down, which means the cost of living is expected to come down
Food
as well.
price is expected to come down?
Yes.
Good joke. It's a very good joke. You have jokes. All right, good night.